Well, today's the day. We're gonna pull out one of my other cars that's been sitting for a little bit. It should start right up, but we gotta have to put a battery in it because I know I took that out for storage. But here we go. I'll show you what we got. So this here's a '58 Chevy Delray 4-door sedan. It's obviously, it's got some barn dust on it, so that makes it worth more, right? But we're gonna go ahead and get a battery in this thing. We're gonna see if we can get it fired up. All right, that was quick. Battery's in. Let's pop the air cleaner off here real quick. We'll give her a little squirt of some carburetor cleaner as like a prime, because I'm sure it's lost its prime. It's been sitting here for almost a year. I had it out last summer. Actually did the long haul hot rod power tour in this car in 2021. I'll give her a little zap there. We'll set this back on top so it looks good and doesn't flop around. All right, let's see what happens. Give her a little more juice. Obviously it wants to run. Just make sure there's any fuel getting up to here yet. Alright, so here you can get a look at the inside here. This is actually a pretty clean old car. I put a little bit newer style radio in there. We'll see if it, yeah, the battery is dead, so there's no presets or anything, but you can see how it lights up. But it looks pretty correct. So that actually started up pretty easy. I mean, it's just a little bit of carb clean, and then obviously putting the battery back in. But we'll see if we can't get this thing out of the shed here real easy. I don't know, it's a little steep, so we'll go slow and make sure nothing scrapes. But yeah, there she is. We're alright, that's actually pretty exciting. Oh, you moved around a little bit on me there. Hopefully this weekend we'll get a little time and we'll take this thing out to a car show or two, and we'll get to enjoy it a little bit. This is actually a really fun car. I just haven't got around to it yet this year. So anyway, this car is a 58 Chevy Delray 4-door sedan. The seats and the door panels, headliner, are all actually original to the car. I had to patch the floors in it, so I put carpet in it. And the kick panel down there in the bottom are replaced, and then the hatch shelf trim, which is all messed up anyway, that's been replaced. But it's actually a really clean old car. So she's gonna need a little bit of a wash at some point. I mean, she's got plenty of barn dust and cat prints on it from the farm cats here, but you can get a good look at it. I mean, it's a nice old car. It's pretty straight, it's pretty solid, and it's just a cruiser. And then under the hood we've got a 235 cubic inch inline 6. It runs really good. I don't know if it's ever been rebuilt. I repainted the block when I had it out once to do a rear main oil seal. Alright, so I gave it a quick rinse in the car wash just to get the big chunks off. So we're going to take this thing for a drive. I don't know if any of you have ever driven a car with a 3-speed on the column, but here we go. We just took off there. We're in first gear. Punch into second, just like that. So another thing that's cool about this old car is not only is it a 3-speed on the column, but it's also got Borg-Warner electronic overdrive, which was apparently available from the factory on these older cars. This particular one was not originally equipped, it was added after the fact. I actually put it in there and wired it up. It works off of a simple relay. It's pretty neat. But anyway, we get going, well, get it out here so I can show you. But that's one of the things that it does, is the shifter clinks a little bit when it's in overdrive. Alright. So it's interesting how it works. The car will actually freewheel when it's not in overdrive. So like right now, if I let off the gas, it goes right down to idle, and we're just coasting even though the clutch is out. There's a governor on there, so when you get over 27 miles an hour, I believe it is, which right now we're about 35 in second, you let off the gas, you hear it clunk, and now we're in a whole other gear, no clutch needed. So we'll just keep cruising here. We get her up to about 55 here. Going to third, overdrive, 55 mile an hour, like 2100 RPM. So this is a real nice cruiser car with the overdrive. But I don't know if you've ever seen any one of those. They're fairly rare. I think I've only seen one other car with one in my area, and I honestly don't know if it even works. So this one is in and it works. I drive this car. I haven't driven it much this year, but I drive this car all over the place. So it seems to be a pretty reliable unit. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can show you guys how this overdrive works a little bit here. Right now we're in second gear, so it'll just freewheel, so it's just sitting at, it's just idling going along. And if I slowly put my foot on the gas, we'll be able to speed her up here a little bit. I'll show you that freewheel too. Like, you let off, nothing. Alright, we'll get back up in, we'll ease in here, we'll get going. Alright, now if I get over 27 mile an hour, which now say we're 35. Now we're still in second gear. This will do it in third too if you shifted to third first. But if I let off the gas here, and feel that little clunk, now we're in a whole nother gear. This is second overdrive. And it'll stay in overdrive until it drops back below that 26 mile an hour. So we can go into third gear. This will be third overdrive. And you see we're just humming along, 55-ish mile an hour, 2100 RPM. Makes this car super drivable. It'll go down the interstate at 75, 80 mile an hour without an issue. And it's still a 3-speed on the column, so it's got its old car character and charm. So that's about it with this one. I hope you enjoyed seeing my 58 Chevy Delray. It's a good old car. She's a nice solid cruiser. Goes down the highway just fine. We put about 200 miles on it today, I would say. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put those down in the comments, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.